Chosen ones, what I'm about to reveal may amaze you, even leave you stunned. If you're here watching this right now, it's no coincidence. You've been guided here by divine forces because a powerful shift is unfolding in your life. An unexpected gift from God is about to manifest, and it will leave you renewed, radiant, and stronger than ever before. That's right. What once weighed you down is now falling away, and what once seemed impossible is becoming your reality. This isn't just a surface-level change. It's a profound spiritual and energetic awakening. God's hand is actively working in your life, and as a chosen one, you are stepping into a season of divine transformation, one that will reflect in your body, your mind, and your spirit. But to fully receive this gift, you need to understand how it's unfolding. So before we dive into this life-changing message, I want you to do 3 things. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment with the number 77. This number carries a spiritual vibration that will amplify the energy of this video and your journey. And here's the truth. If you are truly one of the chosen, you'll feel compelled to stay until the very end. Your spirit already knows this message is meant for you. Let's begin. Let's dive into the first sign that you're receiving this unexpected gift of youthfulness and divine transformation. The first sign is renewal of youth and vitality. Chosen ones, have you noticed a subtle but powerful transformation taking place in your life? Perhaps it's in the way you move through your day, with a newfound energy that seems to rise from within. Maybe it's in the way others look at you, commenting on how youthful or vibrant you seem, even when you feel like you've done nothing to earn those remarks. This is no coincidence, no random stroke of luck. This is God's hand at work in your life, renewing your strength and revitalizing your spirit. It's a divine gift, a renewal of youth and vitality that is as much spiritual as it is physical. Isaiah 40 verse 31 captures the essence of this transformation. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. This verse isn't just a poetic promise. It's a reality unfolding in your life right now. The strength God is pouring into you is reshaping you from the inside out, and the results are undeniable. Your body is reflecting the renewal happening in your spirit. It's as if the burdens that once weighed you down have been lifted, and in their place is a lightness, a sense of freedom, and a radiance that even those who doubted you, cannot ignore. But this transformation doesn't come without challenges. For many of you, this renewal of youth and vitality has required you to let go of old patterns, toxic relationships, and limiting beliefs. It's not just about feeling better physically. It's about stepping into a new identity, one that aligns with the divine purpose God has for you. This process of shedding the old to embrace the new can feel uncomfortable at times, but it's a necessary part of the journey. Think of it as pruning. God is removing the dead weight so that you can grow stronger, flourish more fully, and shine more brightly. Have you ever felt exhausted, both physically and spiritually, as if the weight of the world was too much to bear? And then, out of nowhere, you experience a surge of energy, a clarity of mind, a sense of peace that made no sense given your circumstances? That's what it feels like when God renews your strength. It's not something you can manufacture on your own. It's a divine gift that flows from His love for you and His commitment to seeing you walk in your purpose. This renewal also serves as a testimony to those around you. They may have doubted your ability to rise. They may have expected you to falter under pressure, to age prematurely under the weight of life's challenges. But now, they're witnessing something they can't explain. Your renewed energy, your vibrant presence, your youthful glow, it's undeniable. They might try to rationalize it, but deep down, they know that what's happening in your life is beyond the natural. And that's the beauty of being a chosen one. Your life becomes a living testament to God's power and faithfulness. Let me share an example to bring this to life. Imagine a wilted flower that's been deprived of water and sunlight. Its leaves droop, its petals lose their color, and it seems as if it's reached the end of its life. But then the rains come and the sun breaks through the clouds. Slowly but surely, The flower begins to stand tall again. Its colors return, even more vibrant than before, and it blooms in a way that commands attention. This is what's happening to you. God is pouring His living water into your spirit, and His light is shining upon you, bringing you back to life in ways that are both visible and undeniable. The renewal of youth and vitality isn't just about looking younger or feeling more energetic. It's about stepping into a state of divine alignment. When your spirit is in tune with God's purpose, it manifests in every aspect of your life. Your energy changes, your mindset shifts, and even your physical appearance reflects the transformation. You carry yourself differently because you're no longer weighed down by the chains of fear, doubt, or past mistakes. Instead, you're moving with confidence, grace, and a sense of purpose that radiates from within. This renewal also has a ripple effect. The people around you can't help but be affected by your energy. Your presence becomes a source of inspiration and hope, a reminder that transformation is possible. They see the changes in you and begin to wonder what's behind it. And this opens the door for you to share your testimony, to point them toward the source of your renewal, God. In this way, your transformation becomes not just a personal blessing, but a ministry, a way of shining God's light into the lives of others. But let's not ignore the other side of this transformation. Not everyone will celebrate your renewal. Those who are stuck in their own darkness, who are unwilling or unable to embrace their own potential, may feel threatened by your light. They might try to diminish your transformation, to bring you back down to their level. But chosen ones, remember this: their opinions have no power over you. The renewal God has given you is irreversible, and no amount of negativity can take it away. Your task is to keep moving forward, to keep shining, and to let your transformation speak for itself. As you embrace this renewal of youth and vitality, I encourage you to reflect on what it means for your journey. What habits, mindsets, or relationships do you need to release to fully step into this new season? How can you use your renewed energy and radiance to serve others and glorify God? These are questions worth pondering, because they will help you align even more deeply with the purpose God has for you. Chosen ones, this renewal is just the beginning. It's a sign of the greater transformation God is working in your life, a glimpse of the abundance He has in store for you. Comment renewed if you've experienced a shift in your energy and appearance. And stay tuned, because the next sign will reveal how this transformation is giving you a radiant glow that's impossible to ignore. Let's continue this journey together. The second sign is a radiant divine glow. Your transformation isn't just internal. It's shining outwardly in a way that is impossible to ignore. People are starting to notice a glow about you, a kind of radiance that goes beyond physical appearance. They can't quite put their finger on it, but they know there's something different about you. This isn't about skincare routines or external effort. No cream, no treatment, no regimen can create what's radiating from within you. This glow is the unmistakable light of God's presence shining through you. In Matthew 5, verse 16, Jesus says, "Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." This verse is more than a command. It's a reflection of what happens when you align your life with God's purpose. Your light isn't just for you. It's meant to draw others closer to Him. That radiance people see, it's a testimony, a living, breathing sign of God's active work in your life. And whether they admire, envy it, or try to diminish it, one thing is clear: your light is undeniable. This divine glow comes from a place much deeper than surface-level beauty. It's born out of the peace, joy, and confidence that come from walking in alignment with God's will. When you've surrendered your fears, overcome your doubts, and stepped into your divine calling, the freedom you experience begins to manifest in every part of your being. Your light isn't something you put on like a garment. It's something that flows naturally from the depths of your spirit. The ones who doubted you, who underestimated you, or who even hoped for your downfall, can't help but notice this glow. It confounds them because it doesn't make sense according to their worldly understanding. They may have thought that the struggles you've faced, the challenges you've endured, or the losses you've suffered would leave you worn down and broken. But instead, here you are, glowing brighter than ever. It's not just that you've survived, it's that you've thrived, and your light is a reflection of the divine strength and renewal within you. This glow also has a profound effect on those around you. For some, it's a source of inspiration. They see your radiance and are drawn to it. Curious about where it comes from, your light becomes a beacon, showing them that transformation is possible, that there's a way out of their own darkness. These people may approach you, asking for advice, encouragement, or simply wanting to be near you. And as they do, you have the opportunity to point them toward the source of your light, God. But not everyone will respond positively to your glow. Some will feel threatened by it. They may envy the peace and joy you radiate because it forces them to confront their own lack of alignment. For these individuals, your light becomes a mirror, reflecting back the areas of their lives they've been avoiding. Instead of seeking their own transformation, they may try to extinguish your light through criticism, gossip, or negativity. But chosen ones, let me remind you, their reactions are not your responsibility. Your only task is to keep shining, trusting that your light is part of a greater plan. Let me share a metaphor to illustrate this. Imagine a dark room where people have become accustomed to living in the shadows. They've adjusted to the dimness, even finding comfort in it. Then one day, a bright light enters the room, your light. For some, this light is a welcome change, allowing them to see clearly for the first time. They're grateful for it and begin to navigate toward the truth it reveals. But for others, the light is overwhelming. It disrupts their comfort and forces them to see things they'd rather keep hidden. Their discomfort isn't about the light itself. It's about what the light reveals. This is why your glow is both a blessing and a challenge. It has the power to inspire, but it also has the power to unsettle. And that's okay, because your light isn't meant to conform to the expectations of others. It's meant to fulfill God's purpose. In Philippians 2, verse 15, Paul writes that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Your glow is a reminder that you are set apart, called to shine in a way that brings glory to God. Let's bring this into a real-world context. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the atmosphere shift, even before you said a word? That's your light at work. It's not about being the loudest or the most visible. It's about carrying an energy that commands attention, an energy that reflects God's presence in your life. People may not always understand it, but they will feel it, and whether they admit it or not, your light leaves an impression. This radiance also reflects your resilience. It shows that no matter what you've been through, no matter how many obstacles you've faced, you've emerged stronger and more aligned with your purpose. Your glow is a declaration that God's power is greater than any challenge, and it's a reminder to the world that His grace is sufficient for all things. But let's be honest, maintaining this glow isn't always easy. It requires you to stay connected to the source of your light, God. It means prioritizing prayer, reflection, and alignment with His will. It means letting go of anything that dims your light, whether it's toxic relationships, negative thought patterns, or distractions that pull you away from your purpose. Staying in the light is an active choice, one that requires faith and commitment. Chosen ones, your radiant divine glow is more than just a personal transformation. It's a gift to the world. It's a reminder that God is real, that His power is active, and that His promises are true. Comment glowing if you've experienced this radiance in your life, and let your light continue to shine. We've explored two incredible signs of this unexpected gift from God: renewal of youth and vitality, and a radiant divine glow. But there's so much more to uncover. The next signs will reveal how your behavior, relationships, and strength are being transformed in ways that even you may not have fully realized. Make sure to activate all notifications so you don't miss this revelation. Let's keep going. Let's move on to the next powerful signs of your divine transformation. The third sign is profound changes in behavior and energy. Chosen ones, have you noticed something extraordinary happening within you? It's not just a subtle shift. It's a profound transformation that's changing the way you feel, think, and move through life. Your demeanor has shifted in ways that even you might find surprising. Maybe you've noticed that the doubts, fears, and anxieties that once weighed heavily on your spirit have begun to fade. In their place, you feel a deeper sense of joy, confidence, and clarity. This isn't just personal growth. It's the work of the Holy Spirit, aligning your energy with your divine mission. In 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17, Paul writes, "Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new." This verse perfectly captures what's happening to you right now. You're not just improving, you're being completely transformed. The old version of you, the one that was weighed down by fear, insecurities, and self-doubt, is being replaced by the new creation God is shaping you into. This shift isn't something you're manufacturing. It's something God is doing in you. And while this transformation brings incredible freedom, it can also be deeply challenging. The ones who doubted you, dismissed you, or underestimated you, are now noticing the change, even if they can't fully understand it. Your newfound peace, confidence, and purpose are disrupting the narratives they built around you. They may have thought they knew who you were, but your transformation is proving them wrong. The same people who once tried to hold you back are now standing in awe or discomfort of the person you're becoming. And while they might be shocked by your transformation, this is only the beginning. This change in your behavior and energy is not just about feeling better. It's about stepping into alignment with your higher purpose. When God is working in you, He doesn't just change your circumstances. He changes you. He gives you the ability to walk through life with a renewed sense of purpose and strength. Have you found yourself responding differently to situations that would have once thrown you off course? Maybe a situation that used to cause anxiety now feels manageable, or a problem that once seemed overwhelming now feels like an opportunity for growth. These are signs that your spirit is maturing and aligning with God's plan. Think about the concept of pruning, as mentioned in John 15, verse 2. "Every branch in me that beareth not fruit He taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit He purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit." This transformation is like pruning. God is cutting away the old habits, fears, and mindsets that no longer serve you, making room for growth and fruitfulness. And just like pruning can be uncomfortable, your transformation may come with moments of tension or discomfort. But chosen ones, remember this. Every step of this process is designed to prepare you for the greatness God has in store for you. This transformation also affects how others perceive you. Have you noticed people commenting on how calm, grounded, or joyful you've become? They may not say it directly, but they can sense that something is different. Your energy has shifted, and it's radiating outward in a way that's impossible to ignore. For some, this transformation will inspire admiration. They'll see your growth and want to know how you've managed to change so profoundly. These are the people God has placed in your path for you to uplift and inspire. Your transformation becomes a testimony, a living example of what God can do in someone's life. But not everyone will respond positively. Some will feel unsettled by your change because it challenges their perception of you, and more importantly, their perception of themselves. They may try to remind you of who you used to be, pointing out your past mistakes or weaknesses as if to anchor you to a version of yourself that no longer exists. But chosen ones, their words have no power. When God calls you a new creation, no one can take that away. Your job is to stay focused on your journey, letting your transformation speak for itself. This shift in your behavior and energy is also deeply tied to your spiritual growth. As you align with God's purpose, you'll find that your priorities begin to change. The things that once consumed your time and energy may no longer feel important. Instead, you're drawn to pursuits that bring you closer to God and closer to your purpose. This might mean spending more time in prayer, seeking out opportunities to serve others, or stepping into roles and responsibilities you once thought were beyond your capabilities. These changes are not accidental. They're part of the divine design for your life. Let's explore a real-world example to bring this idea to life. Imagine a river that has been clogged with debris, causing it to flow sluggishly. Over time, the debris is removed, and the river begins to flow freely again. It's stronger, clearer, and more purposeful in its path. That's what's happening to you. The doubts, fears, and distractions that once clogged your spirit are being cleared away, allowing your energy and purpose to flow freely. And just like the river, your life is moving forward with strength and clarity, carving a path that others can follow. This transformation also brings a sense of resilience that surprises even you. Have you faced challenges recently that would have once left you feeling defeated, but now you face them with a sense of calm and determination? That's not just personal growth. It's divine empowerment. God is equipping you with everything you need to navigate life's obstacles, and that strength is reflected in how you carry yourself. As you continue to grow, it's important to remember that this transformation is an ongoing process. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about continually evolving into the person God has called you to be. Each day, you're becoming more aligned with your purpose, more attuned to God's voice, and more confident in your ability to fulfill your mission. Chosen ones, this transformation in your behavior and energy is a gift, but it's also a responsibility. It's an opportunity to step fully into the person God has created you to be, to let go of the old and embrace the new. Comment new if you've noticed this profound shift in your life. The fourth sign is resistance and separation from the past. Chosen ones, as you step into your divine purpose and embrace the new identity God is calling you into, you will begin to notice something transformative yet challenging. Certain relationships, habits, and mindsets that were once part of your life will start to fall away. This isn't by accident, nor is it a punishment. It's God's intentional way of pruning you, preparing you for the next chapter of your journey. Just as John 15 verse 2 reminds us, every branch in me that beareth not fruit he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. This process of resistance and separation can feel disorienting at first. You may wonder why relationships that once felt so close suddenly seem distant, or why things that once brought you comfort now feel hollow. The answer lies in the transformation God is working within you. As you grow spiritually, your energy shifts, your priorities change, and your capacity for deeper purpose expands. The people, habits, and mindsets that no longer align with this higher calling will naturally begin to fade away. They, the ones who once claimed to understand you but now seem confused by your growth, may resist this change. They may accuse you of changing or pulling away, not realizing that what's really happening is divine separation. God is removing what no longer serves you, not out of cruelty, but out of love. He knows the weight these connections hold and how they might hinder your ability to walk fully in your purpose. Sometimes, the very things we cling to are the things that are holding us back. God, in His infinite wisdom, sees what we cannot, and He gently but firmly prunes away what isn't meant to grow with us. This pruning is not just limited to relationships. It extends to every area of your life. Old habits that once felt comforting may no longer satisfy. Patterns of thinking that you once accepted as normal now feel limiting or even harmful. As you step into your new identity, you may find yourself questioning things you once took for granted. This questioning isn't a sign of instability. It's a sign of growth. God is clearing out the clutter in your life to make room for new blessings, new opportunities, and new relationships that align with the person you're becoming. Let me share an analogy to illustrate this process. Imagine a gardener tending to a beautiful vine. At first glance, the vine looks healthy, but upon closer inspection, the gardener notices branches that aren't producing fruit. These branches are draining energy from the rest of the vine, preventing it from reaching its full potential. So the gardener begins to prune, cutting away what's dead or unproductive. At first, the vine may look sparse or even damaged, but over time, the remaining branches grow stronger, and the vine produces more fruit than ever before. That's exactly what God is doing in your life. He's removing the things that drain your energy, your focus, and your spiritual vitality so that you can thrive in ways you never imagined. But let's be honest, this process can be painful. Letting go of relationships, habits, or even parts of your identity that have been with you for years is not easy. You might feel a sense of loss or even question whether the separation is truly necessary. But chosen ones, remember this: God never takes something away without giving you something better in return. The space that's being created in your life is making room for the blessings He has prepared for you. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable. Growth often requires discomfort, but the rewards are always worth it. This pruning process also highlights the resistance you may face from others. They may not understand your transformation, and some may even resent it. They might accuse you of thinking you're better than them or try to pull you back into old patterns. But chosen ones, their reactions are not a reflection of you. They're a reflection of their own insecurities. Your growth challenges them to confront areas of their lives they've been avoiding, and not everyone is ready to face that. Some will try to dim your light because it exposes their own darkness. But don't let their resistance discourage you. Instead, let it confirm that you're on the right path. The greater the resistance, the greater the purpose God has for you. As you navigate this process, you will begin to notice something remarkable. The things and people that do align with your purpose will start to show up in your life. New relationships that support and uplift you will take the place of old ones that held you back. Opportunities that align with your mission will begin to appear. And the clarity you gain from releasing what no longer serves you will allow you to recognize and embrace these blessings when they come. This separation also serves as a powerful reminder of your resilience. It shows that you're willing to trust God's plan, even when it means walking away from comfort and familiarity. It takes courage to release what's known and step into the unknown, but that's exactly what God is calling you to do. In Philippians 3 verses 13 to 14, Paul writes, "Forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus." This is your high calling, chosen ones. And sometimes, reaching for requires leaving the past behind. Let me share a real-life example to bring this idea home. Imagine a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. The cocoon served its purpose. It provided protection and allowed the butterfly to grow. But there comes a time when the butterfly must break free. Staying in the cocoon would limit its potential, keeping it from flying and fulfilling its purpose. In the same way, the things God is asking you to release served a purpose in your past, but they can't come with you into your future. Chosen ones, this process of resistance and separation is not the end. It's the beginning of something greater. Come and pruned if you've experienced this process of letting go and moving forward. We've explored 4 incredible signs of this divine transformation, but the final sign is the most profound. It reveals the unseen strength God is equipping you with and how it will empower you to handle any challenge with grace and confidence. Are you ready to discover it? The final sign is unseen strength and resilience. Have you felt a shift in your ability to face challenges? Problems that once seemed overwhelming now feel like opportunities for growth. Situations that used to drain your energy no longer have the same grip on you. This transformation is no accident. God is equipping you with an unseen strength and resilience that allows you to handle whatever comes your way. This isn't just a random burst of willpower. It's a divine empowerment that encompasses every aspect of your being, spiritual, emotional, and mental. In Philippians 4 verse 13, Paul writes, "I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me." This verse isn't just a promise. It's a reality you're living in right now. The strength you're experiencing is not of this world. It's not based on your circumstances, your resources, or even your own abilities. It's rooted in the power of Christ working through you. This divine strength is enabling you to stand firm, even when the storms of life are raging around you. They, the ones who underestimated you, doubted you, and perhaps even hoped for your downfall, are now witnessing something they never expected. They thought the weight of your challenges would crush you. They expected you to buckle under pressure, to give up when things got tough. But instead, you're thriving. Your resilience is a reflection of God's transformative power working within you, and it's leaving them stunned. They may not understand it, but they can't deny it. This unseen strength doesn't mean you won't face difficulties. Challenges will still come, but the difference is in how you respond to them. Have you noticed that when difficulties arise, you no longer panic or feel overwhelmed in the same way? Instead, there's a calm assurance within you, a quiet confidence that says, "I've got this because God's got me." That's the power of divine resilience. It allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and unwavering faith. Chosen ones, this unseen strength and resilience is one of the greatest gifts God has given you. It's a reminder that you are never alone, never powerless, and never without hope. Comment strength if you've experienced this divine empowerment in your life. Chosen ones, this is your moment. God is working a divine transformation in your life, renewing your youth, radiating His light through you, and equipping you with the strength to thrive. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and comment "I'm chosen" to declare that you're ready to step fully into this season of divine renewal. Stay strong, stay focused, and remember, the best is yet to come. God bless you.